Okay, so it's obviously Friday morning, and you guys can see I just got done curling my hair. I didn't really like break the curls up or anything, but I'm getting ready for the day. I plan on filming basically all day today, and getting caught up with videos. It's been kind of a difficult time for me right now. My father, if you guys did not know, did pass away on November 5th. He passed away peacefully at 6:45 in the morning. Myself, my two kids, my sister, and my mom were all visiting him the night before. I think he was, kind of holding off and waiting for all of us to visit and be all together in the room with him. And then, he could go peacefully. So I was lucky because I got to, say what I needed to say to him when he was alert and that he could understand. My dad came from a family of 13 kids. So, way back in the day, it wasn't very unknown or unheard of to have that many kids. So he was the youngest of 13. He was the seventh son of seven sons and six girls. So he was the baby. And his mother actually passed away when he was, I think, just a year old. So he doesn't remember her at all. And his father, basically had him, throughout his whole life as a single dad. His dad never remarried or anything like that. But so before he passed, and when he was alert, I talked to him about his mom and how, he would be able to see her and meet her. And, it was very close and personal. And, I hated seeing him in pain. He's not in any pain anymore. And, I know, I don't know if you guys remember in some of my past videos, I don't really believe in God, your God per se. I believe that there is, a purpose for all of us being here. I believe that there is a purpose for the world and all living things. I don't know if there's an afterlife. I guess, I don't know. No one else can really prove to me that it exists. But then again, it's kind of like, how can I explain this? It's really hard for me to explain because it's very, very philosophical. Let me just try to focus in a little bit. But I look at it this way. This is how I look at it. And I don't believe the Bible either. I don't believe anything, every single thing in the Bible, like all the stories and stuff. I feel like somebody made all that stuff up. It's just my honest opinion. You guys have your own opinion. I have my own opinion. And no opinion is right for everybody. So anyway, I believe like this. I once watched a video of somebody who injured themselves, and it was like a lash or a sore on the arm, okay? And I know this is going to sound really weird, but then they time lapsed the sore on the arm, and they time lapsed the healing process. And right there it kind of clicked to me. It was like magic before my eyes. Like, here was this person's arm. It was bleeding. It was obviously open. They time lapsed it, and it went through being, a sore, a bleeding open wound, to completely healed. And I thought to myself, that was a miracle. And I was younger at the time, and I thought to myself, that's magic. Like, that was literally magic right in front of my eyes. So I was like, okay, if you were to tell somebody that that could happen, someone who, has never seen a sore heal or anything like that, people would think you're nuts. Like, okay, yeah, right, miraculously in front of your eyes, something is going to turn and grow and heal. You just wouldn't believe it. So something went off in my head thinking, okay, well, if somebody were to tell me something like that and I wouldn't believe it, what's to say that they would tell me that, there are angels up above. Just because I can't see it doesn't mean that it's real, or just because I think in my head that it can't be real, it's not real. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. It's kind of difficult, even for my mind to process, and I'm blonde. But anyway, so yeah, so before my dad died, I told him to give me some signs that he was okay. And he was kind of in like a coma type state before he left. And when my dad was healthy and things, one thing that we loved to do is he would take me in the van and we would go out at night and go looking for deer. And then we'd go out for ice cream. And we'd always find deer, like, and then we'd always come home and tell my mom, oh yeah, we saw, this deer or whatever, or how many we saw or whatever. So I told him, I said, please send me a sign. Please let me know that you're okay. And that night, as I was coming home from the hospital, I was thinking in my head, I wonder if he's going to give me a sign. And as I was going home, you have to go off the highway onto like this very heavily wooded area, and there was a deer standing on the side of the road, and it looked at me and I looked at it. I was going about 30 miles an hour, and it looked like it was going to head right into the car, and then it quickly turned around and ran the other way. And immediately I got tingles, and I thought to myself, that was my dad. Even though he was still with me, I feel like when you're about to die and you're in that in-between state, I feel like half of you is gone and half of you is still there. You're kind of half and half. So anyway, so then I also had an experience last night when I was in the kitchen. Every day is getting better. Like I said, this happened on Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during the day, I spent the whole entire day lying in bed, basically doing absolutely nothing. So I got up yesterday, last night out of bed, and I was getting my wax ready. I was getting my wax out of the freezer, and I just literally lost it. I started crying, thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? I get up in the morning, and the first thing I usually think about is, oh, how is dad today? And I call him, and then we talk. And, so I start crying, and I start saying in my head, where are you? And, why can't I talk to you? Where are you? And I'm crying, and I'm headed to my room, and I put the dish on the warmer, my white warmer, my favorite one, and I go to turn it on, and the light bulb busts. And immediately I think in my head, that was him. I know it's so weird and it's so crazy, but when his older sister passed away, the day of her funeral, we were at home getting ready and at my parents' house, and I said to myself, and she was my favorite aunt of all time, his oldest sister, the very first one that was born. So he was closest to his oldest sister. She was the firstborn, he was the lastborn, and they were the closest out of the siblings, out of all of them. And all of a sudden I was getting ready, we were getting ready for the funeral, and our electricity went out. So I have that in my head about the electricity. I don't know why, I just do. Am I crazy? Probably. Does it make any sense? No. Could it mean anything? Probably not. But in my head, it calmed me down when that happened with the light and things. In my bedroom and stuff, it really did calm me down. So that was, good. It was almost like reassuring, and almost like I felt like, oh, he's always with me. Like, he's here with me, and there's nothing to worry about because he's here. So, yeah, so that's happening. And I'm sorry that this was like 9 minutes of the video, but this is like, something that was kind of important to me that I needed to share with you guys. So have you guys ever had an experience like that, or whatever? Just leave, comments down below and let me know. But yeah, and I think what I'm going to do is, I don't think that this is going to be, what I want to say, a weekend vlog. I think this is just going to be a Friday. This was kind of something, that I could just probably put in one day, because this is like a big thing. But, yeah, I was going to put this in the weekly vlog, but I don't think I'm going to. So yeah, you'll get a Friday vlog and you'll get a Saturday, Sunday vlog. Oh, cool. But, Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And see Miss Lucky Louise in the background. Oh, she's a mess. Just a mess. I can't get her top knot to stay in because she's always rustling and bustling around. So thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Bye, guys.